In this series, we will be interviewing leading experts looking at pragmatic solutions that increase happiness and well-being that help you, your team and your business grow and thrive. Today, I'll be talking to Simone Giesen, owner of her own consulting and coaching company focused on helping people pivot their careers and health promoting leadership. Simona, thank you so much for being here with me today. I've known you for almost 10 years now, and in that time, I've made many career changes in my lifetime, and I know that you've gone through quite some transformations in your careers. Why have you changed careers, and what are the moments where you've pivoted?
Well, I think it's very much about reinventing yourself in life. So sometimes we just outgrow jobs, or you gain new insights, you learn something new about yourself, you want to pursue a new passion. And in my case, it was very simple because I started my career journey in the wrong job. When I graduated from university with a degree in international business administration, I started out in finance. And now looking back, I have to say that I settled. And I stayed in the job for 3 years, moving to Paris even. And after 3 years, I really was desperate for a change. And within 6 months, I changed countries. I moved from Germany to Switzerland, pursued another education. And then I changed industries and then jobs. And then the opportunity of working for Swiss Re came along in leadership development. So that was quite the next step for me and an evolution. I got my coaching qualification during that time, and worked in change management also. And then after 7 years, almost 7 years, I decided to take on a bigger role in a multinational technology company in the eastern part of Switzerland as an HR business partner. And that's when I decided to focus on my own coaching and consulting business. And as of January this year, I'm doing that full time.
Why the focus on health promoting leadership, and why is that so important?
So leaders have been at risk for burnout even before the global pandemic. And now this risk has even increased. And research suggests that mental health issues are increasing worldwide. And there's a clear correlation between the behavior of a leader and the well-being and health of his or her direct reports.
So you just mentioned the impact of the pandemic before and that effect on the kind of corporate organization. So let's explore that a little bit. What's the impact and why is it so important for a corporate or for a business?
The University of St. Gallen has done a studies a couple of years back. Leaders who focus on health promoting leadership have such a huge effect on the well-being of their employees. In small and middle-sized companies, the well-being increases up to 30%, and the intention to resign among those employees goes down up to 75%. And also there's an effect on the bottom line, and that is plus 15%. So it's really time for leaders to ask themselves the questions: do I really focus on the topic of health and well-being, or do I take it for granted that my employees are just functioning?
So how can leaders then take pragmatic actions to apply some of the practices?
So I personally think that the concept of work-life balance is a bit outdated, because we're all available 24/7 on our mobile devices. And as we've seen with the pandemic, the lines between your professional life and your personal life, they're more and more blurred. And it's important to have some really good boundaries in place, and also some self-care techniques. It's important to really know what gives you energy and what takes your energy away, and how do you keep the balance so that at the end of the day, the balance is positive.
So you've talked a lot about leaders, touched on individuals, talked about corporations, but who are you focusing on?
So usually I work with leaders and their teams, but I'm now getting more and more requests also from individuals who are not leaders yet or don't have people management responsibility. And I think it's very interesting because the same principles apply. So the better you know yourself and the more compassion and empathy you have for yourself, you can also apply that to other people.
So you covered a lot in what you've said. Let me try and summarize some of the key messages. I always come at it from the angle from burnout and the leader as a multiplying effect. You say, one unhappy leader, unhappy employees. And you gave some great statistics around, focus on health promoting leadership increases well-being by about 30%, reduces the risk of resignation by 75%, which I think is incredible, and increases the performance, the bottom line, by 15%. These are the very logical reasons why to focus on this topic, but there are also the emotional reasons to focus on this topic, the engagement and how the intrinsic motivation can be significantly improved through this. So, a few words of wisdom to finish on, a few sentences.
So health promoting leadership can be a real performance enhancer. And health promoting leadership is a leadership task that should not be delegated. I believe that if you choose to work on one area of your life and if you put all your energy into improving that, it also has a positive effect on other areas of your life.
I like that very much. Simona, thank you so much for coming in and talking to me today. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you very much for having me, Mark. All the best.